Hey everyone, I'm here to bring you the Lake Wallenpaupack Pike Wayne MLS real estate recap for September 2025. I cannot believe we are closing out the third quarter already and we're well into October and it is so nice and warm out, but I know that that is quickly going to come to an end and I feel like we are going to probably experience winter in just a couple of weeks. But anyway, I think we had a pretty active September, which was, pretty good news, especially since everybody thinks after the summer is over that we don't sell any real estate, but we had a great September. Some weekends feel really, really busy and then some weekends feel quiet. I'm not sure if some of the other agents out there are experiencing this, but that's what I experience. One item I just want to point out, I think I realized that I probably on my video didn't announce that I have left Chant and I have started my own brokerage called Iron Valley Real Estate Innovate. So it's super exciting. They're a Pennsylvania-based brokerage and we've opened one office here in Hawley, PA, which is great news. So I just thought I'd point that out since I believe I've done a few of these videos and I haven't said anything. How did we end September? Let's dig right into the data. And how did we really end the third quarter? Our sold listings are up 5.6% from this time last year, which is very good news. We're down about 3% year to date, nothing crazy. Pending listings are up 10% from last September, which is very good news. And we're down a little bit, 3% year to date, nothing crazy. Our active listings are up 13% and our new listings coming on the market are down 7%. So people didn't put as many homes on the market in September this past month, but they did less this past month than they did September 2024. New listings were up 2.5% year to date. Again, nothing crazy there. Days on market are down 3% from last September, and we're up 10% on average days on market for the year. This is one that's very interesting. Average sales price is up 20% from last year at this time. It's now $377,000 and we're up 9% year to date. I really don't think we're gonna see that number go down or shift too much in the next 3 months. Last year we ended up 7% and we'll see if the market will outperform 2024, if we'll beat it by a little bit more. I don't know, it looks like it potentially can. Let's see how this fourth quarter goes. Our average list price is up 6.5% year to date. Currently in October, early October, we have 778 homes on the market right now, compared to 758 homes last month and 751 in June. So we're not seeing that number go up too much, not a crazy increase. Last year at this time, we had 120 less homes on the market, 658. So that number is actually decreasing, I'm seeing as the months go on, which is normal. By the time we get to March, we have our lowest inventory and our most is in that August-September range. Pike and Wayne County, out of those 778 homes, we have 707, 682 last month. Pike County has the majority of those, 457, and Wayne County has 250. The month prior in Pike County, we have about 21 more homes, and in Wayne County, we have 4. So inventory holding steady. So while August was all over the place, I don't know if you remember my recap from last month, inventory was up, pendings were down, new listings were down. September has definitely held strong. Rates going down did really help us, I feel. And I've been saying that for months. As soon as rates went down, I definitely thought we would see an increase in activity, and sure enough, we did. Our sold listings are up, our pending listings are up, and our new listings are down. So that inventory seems to be kind of going in the way of shrinking. So just keep that in mind if you're looking to buy a house. Days on market are down and the average sales price is up. All of that, continues to show that we're a pretty strong market here. And if you're waiting for prices to go down, I wouldn't wait too long because I don't think that's going to happen, at least not anytime soon. But you never know with this market, you never know. So sellers, I would recommend not overpricing in this market. It is very tempting to do so, but I do not recommend doing it. And buyers, if you are looking to buy, please contact your mortgage broker or your bank and get an updated pre-approval. It's very, very important that you're ready. And if you're waiting for that market to crash, I think you're gonna have to wait a little longer. So now's the time to definitely start looking. So overall, is the market balancing, or do we have yet another surge? I really think it's just too early to tell. We need to see a few more months of data. I do think we're in a balanced market. We're going to see some of the months are outperform, and then some of the months are a little bit quieter. So I think we're still in a very balanced market. Our average sales price has increased for 12 months straight, so keep that in mind. The last time we had a decrease was September 2024. It was only a couple percentage points. Let's see here. Our absorption rate is actually on the decline. It was going up for the last, few months. It has been going up for the last 8 months or so, and this month it actually went down a little bit. So that's good news. It'll take a little over 4 months, about 4.5 months to sell off all of our inventory. So keep that in mind. Let's see here. Let's go to our communities. This is always very interesting. The Hideout. Last October, we had 54 homes on the market. This October, we have 58. We're only up 4. It's a pretty stable market there in the Hideout. Fawn Lake, right now, I have a lot of data to dig through, so bear with me. 6 homes in Fawn Lake were on the market in 2024. Right now, we have 10, so we've seen some increases in there. And the last 2 Octobers, it's held steady at 6 each time. Mast Hope, this is one that's a little bit crazy. Tripled the inventory in there. Last year at this time, we had 10. Right now, we have 30. So a lot of inventory in Mast Hope. If you're looking in Mast Hope, you've got a lot of choices, so keep that in mind. Tanglewood Lakes, we have 14 on the market right now. Last October, we had 11. Nothing crazy in there. Wallenpaupack Lake Estates is actually down. Right now, we have 15 Wallenpaupack Lake Estates homes on the market, and last October, we had 20. Paul Packin Lake Estates, I've added this, and so we don't have a ton of data, but we're going to start gathering it. We have 4 active homes in Paul Packin Lake Estates on the market, and last month, we had 4 as well. Lake Wallenpaupack Lakefronts, this is always interesting. Right now we have 16 homes on the market, and last October we had 17. 6 are under $1 million out of that 16. Non-Lake Wallenpaupack Lakefronts, that number has actually gone up quite a bit, 77 right now, and last October we had 57. I will tell you that the data for non-Lake Wallenpaupack Lakefronts is kind of hard to source. It just, there's so many places where people could click on lakefront in the criteria that it does make it difficult to get great data. So keep that in mind. So we're well into fall. How is the real estate market doing? I do think that we're holding strong. September really did well. Our rates went down and we saw a lot of pickup in activity, and I suspect that will continue. Our rates are hovering 6.3 to 6.5. We are up in terms of average sales price for 12 months straight, and the market will most likely end up somewhere between 8 and 10% from last year. So there was definitely an increase in the average sales price from 2024. If you're considering listing, definitely reach out. Let's chat about a plan, a game plan, timing, all of that good stuff. And if you're looking to buy, please reach out to your mortgage broker or your bank and start the pre-approval process. And if you're buying with cash, just start getting your ducks in a row so you know how much house you can afford. That is my market recap. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel on YouTube, for following my page on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, TikTok, you name it, LinkedIn. I think I'm just about on every platform. So I will be back next month and we'll see how October did. Have a great start of your month. Bye.